Good evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518, welcoming you back to another edition of World War II Tiger Leader. We are continuing our Poland Mokra 1939 campaign. And this is the second week of the 3-week objective that we're using, which is cut off, as we are pretty much behind enemy lines and we're trying to get back to our main areas. This is battle number 1. Right now, our current evaluation is a 6, and we are still dismal, but we're going up against the battalion that we did not destroy the first time, mostly because that battalion got so many good rolls and really made it difficult the last time. So hopefully we will just go ahead and neutralize this very weak Polish battalion. This is the 10A. This is the Polish dismounted troops that we had to deal with the first time. If we go ahead and neutralize them, we get another victory point, which will bring us from dismal up to poor. And then we have a big battle coming up on the front, as the next battle will be against a fast assault force. For this battle, I decided to pretty much bring nothing but infantry. I have no tanks. We have 3 rifle teams, 901, 902, 903. We have 1 anti-tank team, which is designed to really much take out the half tracks in this battle. And we have 1 machine gun team. These teams have already been used. None of these teams were eliminated in the last week. Those teams have already been. We were able to. We were not. Remember, we actually had to replace a couple of commanders for a team that was. A couple of commanders were killed. 1 team was eliminated. We've not replaced it, but if we defeat this battalion, it will be the 3rd battalion we defeated, and we will get 10 special options points, SO points, which we can use to add to the which we can use. All right, to at the end of the week to get some extra help for the 3rd week of the battle. So hopefully you will join us for a nice little battle. I don't think this is going to take long. I think this really shouldn't take long. Although the tiles that were drawn for this are kind of interesting. We got some cover here, and we got some city tiles in the city markers here. The Polish rifle squads have already taken their place in the city, so they got to root them out. We have another Polish rifle squad here. The 2 trucks are staying behind, and the half tracks are back there. I decided to advance these forces to try to get them. The dismounted troops, they get +2 on attack rolls at range 0. So we pretty much want to attack them from distance. Only one commander is shaken right now, and that's Glessner of Rifle Team 902. He is shaken, but he does give us still. So we will might hurt us during the battle. We'll see what happens here. So we are about to go into the 2nd week of cutoff. We first got to roll to see how aggressive they're going to be. Now remember, it's still -2 at half strength, but the main roll here does not pertain to that. So let's see what they're rolling here. And it's going to be a 7, so they're still rolling a D10. And the last time these units were actually pretty aggressive when we focus. So we're going to be a D10, but they are -2 at half strength, though, so they still may be. They still could be very interesting to see how these groups will operate. For the special condition card drawn for week 2, we got weakened armor. We subtract 2 from enemy tactical rolls and reduce enemy AP units defense to 0. This will help today against these guys, as they may be getting out of there, because you subtract 2 from enemy tactical rolls, and they're -2 at half strength, so it's going to be a -4 when we roll for them. And reduce enemy AP units defense to 0, which means that these half tracks are going to have 0 defense. So pretty much, if we hit them, they're gone, unless they're in some cover. Steeler fan joins us here for a little World War II action. So let's get started here, as we're about to begin the 2nd week of this campaign. And good to have you here. Let's bring up the cards so everybody can see them. So this is Poland Mokra, 1939, week 2, battle 1 in the cutoff objective we're using. Now we got to see the event card. Now I'm not drawing the event card. We will now do that now. And our first event card is Entrenched. Add 2 to the defense rolls of all enemy units this battle. Wow. That is weird. So that means that we subtract, enemy APF defense are 0, but now they're entrenched, so now they get 2. And that means these guys are now going to get an extra 2 while they're in here. Could be very interesting. I'll tell you, this group of dismounted troops has been a thorn in the German side since when I played them the last time. So let's see what happens today. So add 2 to the defense rolls of all enemy units this battle. Wow, okay. So they're entrenched, and so it looks like they knew we were coming, and we got to eliminate them. We definitely have to take them out. So let's go to turn 1. I do not have any fast units at all. So we go straight to roll for enemy movement. Now, even though their defense, their enemy movement's going to be removed by subtract 2 from the enemy tactical rolls and -2 at half strength. So it's going to be a -4 on the enemy attack roll. And that is a 1. So that actually becomes a 0-. So they're going to get out of here. They're entrenched, but they're going to leave. So, and that's good for us because if they leave, all right, it counts as a destroyed unit. This battle could be very quick. So let's see what happens. So it's going to be a 0-. So tank, anti-tank, and armored car. There are none here. So nothing happens there. Rifle, half-track, and machine gun, and retreat. Well, let's do the rifles. We're going to do the half-track first. Reason, this half-track is going to retreat, is going to move off the board, and he counts as destroyed. So that half-track leaves, and he is already out of there, and that counts as destroyed. So he is already out there. This other half-track will retreat, and he can retreat 1 space. Let's see, we'll roll a, odd here, even there, and he'll retreat to here where the tree is. So now we have the rifle. The rifles are going to retreat. How about that? Wow. So the rifles are going to retreat. So this unit here, and a straight retreat means 1 hex toward the top, and they could move into either one, and that's going to be even. So he'll move into here. This guy here, and of course he won't attack because he's out of range of everybody. This one here, he will retreat into here, and he cannot attack because he's out of range. It's going to be a very quick night. And this rifle team here, he would retreat into the heaviest cover, and he will not attack because he's out of range. His range is only a 1. The trucks, they retreat. So this truck, he will retreat into here, and this truck can only retreat into here. And that's the turn. So that's weird how that works out. So they were actually entrenched, but and so if they retreat again, this battle could be over very quickly. They only need to be down to 3 in order for this battalion to be destroyed. So truth is, if another retreat roll comes up, the battle is over, and it's that quick. How about that? Well, sometimes you get those kind of battles, I guess, in Tiger Leader. So there's no attacks from them. So now we move, and we are going to move. So let's see here. 901 is a rifle team, and the thing about it, they get stressed if they move and attack. I'm going to move 901 into here, and his range is 1 stress if move and attack. He can't, and -2 attack when moving. So his HP rating is a 6. Becomes an 8. The commander gives him a +1, which would be a 7. And if I go ahead and have him attack, a stress goes on, but he's cautious anyway, so he can't move an attack. So he's not going to attack here. Brian Patterson joins us for probably a very quick game. 912 is our anti-tank team, and he's going to move into heavy cover, and he will not attack because he's cautious, so there'll be no movement from there. 902 will also advance, and he will not attack. 903 will advance and not attack. 922 will advance, and he will not attack. So these Polish forces are already pretty much getting out of dodge. This could be a very fast battle. So I'm not going to attack with anybody here, but they are now in good cover position as the Polish forces have already, a half track already left the board. So he is considered destroyed. So all we got to do is just eliminate two units, and we 3 units, and we will win this battle unless they all retreat. So you never know what might happen in a quick game of Tiger Leader. That's the one thing I've learned so far from this. So that is it for our turn. We decided not to attack or do anything, so we're going to go to battle turn 2. And so there's no fast move and attack, so we roll for enemy movement. The enemy movement is -2 at half strength and -2 from tactical rolls. So you subtract 2 from the enemy tactical rolls. So that means it's a -4, and they're still rolling a D10. And that is a 2, and that's going to do it. That is a 2, and that is going to do it. So a 2 minus 2 is a -2, so it stays here. So the anti-tank units and armored cars, there are none. Rifle says retreat, so this rifle unit will retreat, and he's not going to be able to attack. This rifle unit will retreat, and he is not going to be able to attack. This rifle unit will retreat, and he will not be able to attack. The half-track unit retreats, so he comes off the board, and he is considered destroyed. And now we get the truck. This truck retreats off the board. He is considered destroyed. This truck retreats off the board. He is considered destroyed. The battalion is down to 3 people. The battle is over. We have destroyed the battalion as they have left the building. The Polish units did not want to fight, and they just left, and that is what I call a complete, not a shot wasn't even fired. No shots fired. They just left the board. Talk about quick. Talk about quick. If it is already in the topmost hex, move it off the battlefield and treat it as being destroyed. Talk about quick, people. I didn't even fire a shot. The Polish forces saw the Germans coming and said, nah, we're out of here. We got lucky the first time. We know we're not going to get lucky again. Let's just get out of here and get out of Dodge. And that's it. The battle is over. Didn't even fire a shot. Both half tracks and the trucks left the building because they retreat automatically, and that's it. I thought we were in Poland, not France. Boy. Yeah, they just didn't want they didn't want any part of it. And the thing was is they had extra 2 to entrenchment, and the enemy rifles gained +2 on attack rolls. All right, at range 0, but they didn't want anything to do with it. So the battle is over. So this units of dismounted are now removed. We have destroyed them, so they are gone. And that will give us 1 victory point because we get the second half of that unit. That's going to give me 10 SO points by destroying the 3rd Battalion. That gives me 10 SO points, which will be very useful at the end. At the end of this, just a joke. I know, Brian. I know. All right. I know. And not to knock the French. The French forces that did fight in the campaign in France in 1940. They fought hard. They truly did. It was their commit. Really, if you really want to know why the French surrendered after only a short period at the beginning of Fall Gelb, I submit to you the Time Ghost Army World War II channel on YouTube, which I'm a member of, and watch watch their storyline of why what happened, why it looked like the French didn't really quit. Okay, there was a lot of logistical problems that they had. A lot of commanders really didn't know really where to go. It was their leadership, correct? So that's why, it wasn't their soldiers. It definitely wasn't their soldiers. I cannot put any blame on the soldiers at all for how they left. But here, you look at this. Your Polish forces, your battalion is down by half. You see three rifle teams. You got a machine gun team. You got an anti-tank team approaching. You know what? Live to fight another day. So in a way, the Poles go ahead and do that. So now we'll go ahead and roll. I'll draw another event card to see what the end battle result is. And that is going to be, keep this card, discard to place one command tactic on any commander at the start of any future battle. Confuse leaders. Oh, that's good. And that's actually even better because in the next battle, I have now that gives me these two cards to use in the next battle. Discarded at the start of battle, destroy one enemy unit. Discard to place one command tactic on any commander at the start of a future battle. These are very, very useful. We will definitely use them in the next battle because that's where I have most of the tanks. So these guys are out. We take out the two half tracks. We take out the two trucks. So this dismounted troops unit is out of there. So this unit is gone. So they go away. So we remove them. So the next attack is going to be against a fast assault battalion. These guys are going to be tough. They get +1 on tactical move rolls. 4 tanks, 2 rifle, 2 anti-tank, 4 trucks, and 2 armored cars. That's going to be the next battle we face, and that's going to be tomorrow, as we're going to go up against 9A in the second battle of the week. If I'd have known this battle was going to go like this, I would have probably put these guys into rest, into R&R, and wouldn't even use them. They're still going to get stress, but now that I got 10 SO points, I can now give all the commanders R&R at the end of this week, so they can be fresh for week 3 as we try to get maybe to a great evaluation. We got a good one the last game we played. I really want to see if I can get to a great evaluation this time in cutoff. So, that's what I like to try next time. So I'll tell you another game I was looking into. I really am not a fan of squad level combat, but I'm getting a lot of people telling me I really need to try Warfighter from DVG as well. Brian, I don't know if you played the Warfighter game. The Warfighter, which is pretty much straight squad level combat. It's kind of interesting. You could actually play a game of Warfighter using Tiger Leader to set up a battle and then play like a rifle squad against somebody in a way. But I don't know if have you played the game Warfighter? I don't know if you played that. I don't know if you have. That does, by the way, this victory gives us an extra victory point, and that will get us from dismal now to poor. So we're already at the poor evaluation. If we beat the next battle, which is worth 4 victory points, we'll go to 11, and we'll go right from poor to adequate. So that would be the next level here for this cutoff. So I don't know, but that was pretty quick. I didn't expect to win it that fast. I do apologize to anybody who was waiting for a good Tiger Leader, excellent system, more man-to-man than squad level. We have Modern and Shadow. Okay, so you like it. All right, so maybe I should give their World War II, maybe we should just get the World War II core box and maybe give it a try. Rough Swordsman Wargamer has a playthrough of it. I was watching it before I decided to do this. We'll see. I want to stick with World War II. I really do not want to do modern day combat. I prefer World War II. It just makes sense. You know, that's where my favorite time period. World War II is my favorite time period. But and it's a rabbit hole. So I've been told. I know there's a lot of expansions, and I heard they're about to release 2 more new core boxes. One for Mediterranean and one for North Africa. So now you're going to have desert warfare, and you're going to have the Mediterranean. Tells me probably going to include Italy, Greece. You know, probably that areas of there. So that's what I was told. So they're going to have the Mediterranean and the North African. It's going to go into Kickstarter, I think, in October. So that's what they say they're going to do next. So I may decide. We'll see. I may pick up a copy. Ruff does great videos. Oh, yes, he does, Steeler fan. Ruff Swordsman, Ward Gamer. He does he does awesome videos. And he's awesome, Everybody's awesome. Him, ID Jester, Tony's Board Life. They're all spectacular guys. So, well, that was a very quick battle. Lasted 21 minutes. Not even that. It lasted 10 minutes, and I talked for 10 minutes. So it doesn't get any quicker than that, I guess, here for a game of Tiger Leader. So I guess that's it for this. So I guess our next battle will be tomorrow. Poland Mokra 1939, the second battle of the week. We'll go up against a Polish fast assault battalion. That could be interesting. I know that battle's not going to go quick. That's going to be tough, and I'm going to have a lot of units on the board for that. Be a lot of battles, a lot of units on the board. So, like to remind you, of course, we are 7 days away from opening day, and I know everybody really. I think for some reason, I guess everybody's just. I think everybody's just waiting for me just for baseball to start up again on my channel. I love playing these games, but I guess I just got nothing but baseball fans. They just want 1981 to start up, and it will be starting. We are 1 week away from opening day next Monday night. The Phillies and the Reds to start the next Inside Pitch season. 1981 is going to be a quick season. It's going to be 1 game for every 3 baseball days. It will be quick. We'll probably get done with the regular season in less than 2 months before we get to playoffs. So, yep, everybody's waiting for baseball. I mean, I understand if this is not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. And for those of you out there that do watch these on a replay, thank you very much for watching. And please comment if I'm not doing anything right. I'm still learning the game system. So I know you have, Steeler fan. I know Brian has done so too. But there are a lot of people out there that just haven't. And that's, I guess, or they just haven't had a chance to watch. So if everybody's out there, please give them a shot. And if not, that's okay, guys. Baseball returns in a week. So Steeler fan, Brian, thank you for joining me. For those of you who also do watch this game, please leave a like on your way off the battlefield. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for more World War II Tiger Leader, week number 2, battle number 2 of the Poland Mokra 1939 campaign. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night.